Hey everyone, Token Dave over here. Dorky Token Black Guy was just trying to get by. Welcome to another edition of Explain Yourself. You know, so I'm in my normal area as you can see, but I'm also wearing a work shirt because I actually missed my train and, I have a few more minutes, so I figured, why don't I just explain some things? So, if you guys noticed, I was pretty quiet last week, at the end of last week. And the thing is, my doctor told me some things that are kind of detrimental to my health. Basically, my cholesterol is really high. And basically, like, I'm having, I have issues with, like, my kidneys. And the thing is, basically, I not only do I have those issues with my kidneys, I don't have high blood pressure or diabetes, but basically, the cholesterol should start clogging my arteries. So, and not only my arteries, but it could also clog some valves in my heart. So basically, yeah, the doctor is like, basically telling me that I need to start an exercise program and start losing weight, which I've been concentrating on a little bit more. And I also have to, you know, change my eating habits. So I I had to pour all my resources, well, not all of them, but most of my resources and my focus into that. So, you know, uh, I had to drop my semester at school, which, pretty much is a big deal for me because I'm so most of you guys don't know this, but I made a huge deal about making sure I go through school because, you know, uh, towards the latter half of my 20s, I was like pretty much homeless. I mean, I wasn't directly homeless, but like I pretty much lived in a household where nothing was working. I had shelter, but I didn't have quality shelter. I didn't have running water. I didn't have heat. I didn't have electricity. So I've been, when I first found a new place to live, I was thankful and I was fortunate that I had a job, but then I had to make sure that I had a quality paying job. So it's one of the reasons why, since my late 20s, I've been, first I had to find a decent job, find a place to live, and then I had to make sure that I went back to school to obtain my education. So it's one of the reasons why that's why I make a big deal about that. And, you know, I've I've been going and I've been taking just maybe one or two classes because I do not have financial aid anymore, nor do I qualify for loans. Yeah, schools, when you try to go private schools in New York State, they're expensive as hell, you know. So that's why I made a huge deal about making sure that I finish my classes first. I put that before the videos. But, but, you know, but then after that, I got my interest in doing these videos, so that's why I started. So as of late, for the next few months and the next few weeks, I will be able to focus on the channel a little bit more since I'm just focusing on, exercising and my diet. And hopefully with that, I can try to go out a little bit more, ask some people for some help to learn how to edit videos and everything. And if you also notice, like, I haven't been making as many videos this week is because, some of my DVDs and, well, not yeah, DVDs that I had, I tried to play them and they weren't working. So, yeah, I had to reorder the things I planned for the month, pretty much, with the exception of one review, which I want to do that review as my third review for the month, but, yeah. So, yeah, so my March reviews, they were supposed to start today. They're not starting today. I was trying to keep a bit of a predictable schedule where Mondays and Wednesday would be reviews and Wednesdays would be Godzilla Garage, but that's not happening this week. However, you are getting more of my comic book origins, and I have to record my comic book origins of Adam Warlock before I go into Infinity Gauntlet. So, just rest assured, once Adam Warlock is loaded, guys, expect Infinity Gauntlet, around the way. In addition, so that's basically what's going on this week, and pretty much, hopefully next week, I'll be able to be back on schedule with, the reviews I have planned for the month. It's probably going to be rapid fire, which I really hate doing it like that, but I got no choice, and I still have my franchise review, which, it's actually, I actually am reading a couple other things, refreshing myself, because my next franchise review, I have to make sure that, because my next franchise review, there are some things that are adapted that, I was looking at, I'm like, wait a minute, this is taking this from this, and this is taking from this. Okay, I had to refresh my memory with that. So I'm going to be doing that as well too. So that's pretty much it for now, everyone. I gotta get going because it looks like this next train should be here in about another 7 minutes, and I got a bit of a walk to do. So you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comment section below. Give me a like, follow me on Facebook at Token Dave, or on Twitter at Token Dave 80. Subscribe and ring that bell so you know when a new video loads. But until then, this has been Token Dave, the dorky token black guy just trying to get by, and I'll catch you all later.